Hello guys, Joe with Smokin Joe's Barbecue. Today we are making some smoked lobster rolls using fresh lobster, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So as I mentioned in my introduction, I am making some smoked lobster rolls today. I've eaten lobster before and I absolutely love lobster. I mean, who doesn't? I know there's some people that do not like seafood, and lobster included, but I absolutely love lobster. But I've never made or eaten a lobster roll before. So, I got to thinking, if I was going to make a lobster roll, what would I like for it to taste like? So I've got some really simple ingredients, guys, that I'm going to use today. I've got some butter, I've got some mayonnaise, I've got some sriracha sauce as well. So I'm going to make a sriracha mayonnaise. I've got some onions that I'm going to dice up. I got 2 lemons here. I probably only use 1 because these are pretty big. I've got some dill. I've got 1 clove of garlic, which I'm going to use in my butter. So to give it a garlicky flavor. I've got my lobster tails. Obviously, I've got some fresh lobster tails. These are about 12 ounces a piece, so they're pretty large, guys. I mean, I've got a pretty big hand, and you can see here that it is a pretty large, or these are pretty large lobster tails. This one's especially, it's nice and meaty. For the rubs, I'm using some garlic jalapeno seasonal and the all-purpose barbecue rub from Victory Lane Barbecue. I've got some olive oil that I'm going to use to rub down the lobster meat, and then I'm going to apply the rubs. I want to show you guys how I'm going to do that. I also have some brioche buns, and I've got a fresh multigrain baguette. When I was at the store this morning buying the lobster, I couldn't pick between do I want a standard roll or do I want something like a bread that's nice and crusty. So I couldn't make up my mind, so I bought both of them, and I'm going to see which roll is going to taste better. So guys, I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer and show you how I'm going to prepare these lobster tails. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we are back. So I've already prepared one of the lobster tails. I'm going to show you what I did to get to this point here. So I've got some shears. I've got some good quality shears here, guys. But if you have some scissors, some kitchen shears, scissors, that'll work. What you want to do is stick your scissors into the shell here, just the top part, and cut straight. Now you don't want to cut all the way down here. You're just going to cut back to, what is this, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth piece here, and just go ahead and push your scissors down. Pretty easy if you got some nice sharp scissors, just like that. Now you might also get some shell pieces like you have here, so I'm going to rinse this under the sink once we pull the meat out. So at this point you don't want to spread this open too much, but go ahead and start splitting the shell open, if you will. Be careful because these could be pretty sharp. Okay, just like that. And then go ahead and use your fingers to start pulling up this meat. Just reach in there, spread these open a little bit more. There we go. Now, I'm going to cook these in the shell, guys, so I'm trying to keep the shell whole here. So go ahead and just reach in there, start pulling up the meat. Just like this. Okay, go ahead and pull it all out, all the way to the end. Just like so. And just lay it over the top here like this. We've got a piece of ice in there still. So you can see some of the little pieces of the shell, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse this under the sink because I don't want to bite into that. And I'm going to cut this one up and I'll bring you guys back. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we are back. So I went ahead and rinsed off all of my lobster tails here. And the first step is I'm going to get some olive oil and just put it on both sides of this lobster tail just like this. Oh yeah, look at that. Then I'm going to add a little bit of the garlic jalapeno seasonal. Just lightly, guys, just like this. Not too heavy because lobster by itself tastes amazing. You don't want to over season it. Okay, just like that. A little bit more here in the bottom. And then I'm going to use the all-purpose barbecue rub. This does have some paprika, so this is going to give me a nice color. Again, just lightly, just like that. Then I'm going to lay it down on the top and go ahead and put some of this rub on the top. Just like that. So that's what we look like right there, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare these other two, and I'll bring you guys back. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So I've got my lobster tails prepared. Again, I put a coating of the garlic jalapeno seasonal, you see here, from Victory Lane Barbecue, and also their all-purpose rub, and this is what we ended up with. Beautiful looking lobster tails, guys. Let me spin this around so you guys can see it. But this is exactly how I'm going to put them in my smoker. I'm going to cook these on the top shelf on my Yoder YS640 at 250 degrees for probably 10 or 15 minutes. The internal temperature, guys, for lobster tails, just so you know, is about 140 degrees. You don't want to overcook it because it'll turn rubbery, just like shrimp will. And that goes for any seafood. You don't want to overcook it. So, guys, I'm going to fire up my smoker, and I'll bring you guys outside. Stay tuned. Alright, guys, we are outside at the smoker. My smoker is set at 250 degrees. I'm going to show you how I set this up here. I put the tails on a sheet that I use pretty frequently, and I'm going to shut this door. That way I don't lose a whole lot of heat. But again, I'm looking for 140 degrees internal temperature. Once I get to about 130 degrees, I will come back and baste it with some of that garlic butter that we spoke about. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys, we are back, and it's actually been 30 minutes. Now, I checked the temperature at 15 minutes, and I was only at 115 degrees, so let it go a little bit longer. Let's see where we're at now. About 125 or so. That's close enough, guys. I'm going to go ahead and baste it with some butter, and this is garlic infused butter, and this is a good high quality butter, guys. I mean, if you're going to spend money on lobster tails, use some good butter. So here we go. Oh yeah. Get some of that butter all over the place here. Oh, it smells good already. It smells really good. Alright, guys, we're going to give this about probably another 10 minutes or so. We'll see you guys inside. Stay tuned. Alright, guys, we are inside. I'm going to go ahead and toast the brioche bun and that multi-grain baguette. Now, to butter it, I'm just going to butter the outside like this with some of this garlic infused butter. Just like that. Put them on the bottom as well. And here's my multi-grain baguette. Same thing. Just going to brush the outside of it. And also the bottom side. Alright, guys, while these toast, I'm going to go ahead and go pull the lobster. So stay tuned. Alright, guys, we are back. And the lobster actually took 55 minutes to cook. And I'm okay with that, guys. And the reason I'm okay is because the longer it takes to cook, the more smoke flavor it's going to pick up. Again, I cooked these at 250 degrees for 55 minutes. So they've been resting for probably 5 minutes. So the only thing, look at how beautiful this is, guys. Man. So just go ahead and grab the lobster meat from inside. Go ahead and pull it out of there, just like that. Man, this smells good. I might lick my fingers. You can just reach in there, pull the meat out. Oh man, this is cooked perfectly. Again, I took it to 140 degrees internal temperature, guys. Alright. So we've got quite a bit of lobster meat here. And what I'm going to do, I don't want to finely chop them. I want a rough chop, guys. Again, I've had lobster before, but I've never had lobster rolls, so I'm actually going to cut them in half. And then just nice and chunky. Oh my goodness. Just like this. Do the same thing with this one. Slice it in half. Nice big chunks like this. Alright, guys, just like that. So at this point, I'm just going to put everything in this bowl here. All the lobster. Just Just like that. This is going to come together really quick, guys. Okay, so here we go. So I've got about a tablespoon of the dill I'm going to put in there. I got 1/3 cup of onions, just red onions, finely chopped. I also have 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. I'm going to put in there. Just like that. And I'm going to put just probably a tablespoon of sriracha. Just like that. That's going to give it some good spice. And I'm going to juice half a lemon. Oh God, these suckers are big. Doesn't fit in my squeezer. About half a lemon. Just like that. I'm going to mix it all together. Make sure all of the lobster gets some of that mayonnaise, the sriracha. Oh man, this smells good, guys. Again, the lobster's still a little warm. That's what I want. I want it nice and warm. But look at this, guys. Whoo, yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and back the camera up, grab my rolls, and put these sandwiches together, so stay tuned. Alright guys, we are back, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to assemble these, and then we'll back the camera up. So here's my brioche bun, and again, these are very savory buns, guys, okay? They usually put eggs, milk, more than just flour and water and salt, so very rich pieces of bread. Got a light toast to it. Let me just see if I can open this some more. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and load this up with some lobster, guys. Just like that. Get in there. Guys, this smells super good. I don't know if you guys have ever had a lobster roll. You guys like lobster. But this is what we're looking at right here. Oh yeah. And here's my multi-grain baguette. I know this is going to be good, guys. The bread's nice and crusty. I can actually put more of the lobster in this one. It's going to be a big lobster roll. I also, while we were on break there, I actually got the lobster tails and took the rest of the meat off the back of them, just in case you guys were wondering. There was still quite a bit of meat left over, so I went ahead and pulled that out as well. Oh yeah, guys, this one is loaded up. This is my kind of sandwich here. Lobster roll, I should say. Alright guys, so at this point, again, I couldn't make up my mind on which bread I wanted, so I got both. So I got a little bit of extra butter left, and this is that Kerrygold butter. Not sure if you guys have tried that, but it is absolutely delicious, guys. It's a good high quality butter. I'm gonna get some of this butter, just drizzle it on the top of these rolls here, just like that. A little extra flavor. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright guys, now I'm going to back the camera up. We're going to give this a taste. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back, and I've got my rolls ready to go. I did garnish my cutting board with some of the dill and a lemon as well. Again, presentation is huge, and I can't wait to bite into this, guys. They both look amazing. I like a good bread with some texture, so I'm thinking I'm going to like this one. It might be too much. We'll give it a shot, guys. So I'm going to try the brioche bun first. Again, look at this, guys. Looks amazing. So here we go, guys. Cheers. Wow. Guys, that lobster, it's got some good smoky flavor, man. That Yoder did an amazing job. that dill, the mayo. The sriracha's not overpowering, okay guys? It's not like super hot and spicy. Just had a, oh my God, it's fresh. Really good flavor. So let's try my baguette here. Multi-grain baguette. Again, the bread's nice and crunchy and toasty. They're nice and warm too, since I warmed them up. So here we go, guys. Well, this one's gonna be harder to bite into, but cheers. Wow. Wow, 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 is all I can say. Good flavor, guys. The bread has that nice toasty taste to it. Got some good texture. Again, the lobster's cooked perfectly. The mayo and the sriracha, the onion, the dill, everything comes together perfectly. The lemon in it. So which one is my favorite? The brioche roll. It is nice and soft. And because lobster is so good, guys, you spend a lot of money with it. You don't want to overpower it with another ingredient, okay? So I think that this is delicious, okay? Don't get me wrong, but I think it's got the bread has a lot more flavor to it, which is good, but I want to taste the lobster. So I'm going to go with the brioche roll. That was my favorite, guys. Guys, real simple recipe. Took me total cook time about 55 minutes, prep time maybe 30 minutes, if that. Hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Until next time, Joe, Smokin Joe's Barbecue. See you guys.